Hi there, my name is Lillyvette, and this is Flow for Balance. Today, we're going to be doing a meditation dealing with grief. This is the RAIN meditation. Although we will all experience grief in one way or another, we rarely speak about grief. Many times, we want to stay away from things that we consider taboo or that make us deal with raw emotions. We think that dealing with the hard stuff is just, well, too hard. But we will all deal with grief at many moments in our lives in some form or another. This short meditation is an invitation for us to open up to grief, to bring awareness to grief. We don't want to push grief down into our bodies. You perhaps already have some thoughts about what grief is. So maybe some emotions, some memories, or even some bodily sensations that pertain to grief or to a loss. So instead of getting caught up in some big backstory, I want you to work with grief through a meditation called RAIN. RAIN. The R stands for recognize, the A for allow, the I for investigate, and the N for natural awareness. So let's begin this meditation. Find a comfortable posture where you feel most at ease. You can do this meditation sitting down with an upright spine. Try not to have your spine really rigid so that you're not uncomfortable. Or you can do this laying down. This is going to be entirely up to you. If you are comfortable, you can close your eyes or you can keep them open in a soft gaze. Try to do whatever makes you feel most at ease. Start to let your shoulders relax, letting them float away from your ears. And let's try and take 2 or 3 cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Let's take those breaths nice and deep. And then come to a natural breath flow. Try not to force the breath. Let's start connecting with the body and simply letting the breath go all the way down into the belly. And to the best of your ability, let's just let your body settle down. For the R of RAIN, start to recognize what is happening. But rather than just working with your emotions as just thoughts, start to see if you can recognize these emotions in your body. Emotions can be felt in the body. Usually, emotions can be felt anywhere between the head and the groin. Where do you feel the grief? Often, emotions can be felt in the belly, the chest, or the throat. And if you can't locate your emotion in your body, you can recognize the emotion itself by recognizing what is going on for you. Maybe you feel fear, anger, sadness, confusion, perhaps even guilt. See if you can determine what's happening within you. Recognizing this emotion can be very helpful for you. Whatever you do, try not to get lost in the backstory of your grief. Just stay focused on what is happening in this very moment. Once you've been able to recognize this emotion, let's move on to the A of rain and allow for grief to enter. Many times our instinct is to run away or to push away from any strong or difficult emotions. But we need to allow for grief to manifest in our bodies for us to have a healthy release from grief. So see if you can find an authentic sense of welcoming your emotions as a natural and healthy part of your process of grieving. Allow for the sensations in the body and the emotions to connect to one another. Next, let's experience the I in rain by investigating our experience with a kind curiosity. Perhaps ask yourself what it is that your emotion is asking of you. Why are you feeling this way? Maybe ask yourself this question: what is needed from me now? See if you can determine a natural response to these questions. And finally, let's move on to the N of natural awareness. Let's do this with compassion and kindness. Can you have compassion and kindness for yourself, for the loss and the grief that you are experiencing? What does that feel like for you in the body? Can you just be aware of that? Start to deepen the breath. And in your next exhale, release it with a gentle sigh. Gently open your eyes, perhaps blink them a few times, and start to reconnect with your environment. Maybe roll your shoulders back a few times. Perhaps lift your arms up and stretch your arms to one side and then to the opposite side. Lift your arms up to center, looking up. Take a deep inhale. And then on the exhale, let your arms come down. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Lillyvette, and this has been the Rain Meditation. This is Flow for Balance. Until next time, take care.